We wouldn't want a representation that you only have a feeling of when it's only an election time, or when it is time to buy votes or buy people. True representation is all about putting something on ground, putting structures on ground. Let people who use the road have a feeling that indeed there is a senator. We have in FCT a senatorial representative and representation. Presently, the person seated there is from PDP, Senator Philip Aduda, and I wouldn't say he hasn't been representing, but the issue is a representation well? Is it holistic? Is everybody being affected? We wouldn't want a representation that you only have a feeling of when it's only an election time, or when it is time to buy votes or buy people. True representation is all about putting something on ground, putting structures on ground. Let people who use the road have a feeling that indeed there is a senator. Let the facilities such as hospital, let people go into hospitals and know that indeed there are representations. How about social amenities, other social amenities which include water, pipe-borne water, and the rest of it? There are developments some of us may have influenced, which we may not start mentioning today, probably some other time, which ordinarily is supposed to be a development that is supposed to be influenced by the senator of FCT. And I want to tell you that the representation based on assessment on ground, it's not well. I am in Biagi, and we have a road that has been standing for years and months. I would like you and your team to pass through that road, possibly in the rainy season, and then give a report and show to the world what representation is all about, because I believe charity begins at home. So Biagi, why I'm making reference to Biagi is because it is my immediate constituency, it is my ward, it is where I reside. Likewise other persons. So it is something we need to really look at. And my party is coming up with someone we all know, rooted in politics, and have the interest of the masses at heart. And that is the person of Honorable Zachary Anguludobi. We want to change the narrative. I want to enjoin and encourage all my brothers and the indigenes of FCT to look towards this direction. For a man to sit on a seat for a long time, and at the end of the day, there is really nothing much to show for it, it's a clear indication that there's a call for change. And if this change can be effected as quickly as possible, I know the man from our end has his antecedents, he has his record tracks. If you go to Gwagwalada, you can say he has really done a lot for them. So we want to change the narrative and bring on board people who will hear the cries of the widows, who will hear the cries of the youth. There are unemployment in FCT. If you go around, there are thefts. The youths are living life that are not supposed to be. And these are areas that if you have good leadership, it's supposed to be addressed. There are a lot of dilapidated schools in FCT, and yet we have a senator, a serving senator. I come from somewhere. I come from Anambra State, and believe you me, Anambra Central to be precise, believe you me, we don't waste time to change the leadership, to change the authorities, so long as you are not doing well. And that is what has been helping us. And each time you know that as a leader that you will be changed, believe you me, you will sit up. But in events where someone is just sitting in a particular for almost a decade, I want to tell you that it is not to the best and to the interest of the masses. That is my submission on that. And I know a especially the indigenes, they will do the justice to this as quickly as possible.